Good morning and welcome to another exciting time on Drtv. It is Business Angle and I am Ogale Mafuru. On the program we'll look at economic issues around the country and make sense of it. But before we go into the main issues that we'll be talking today on the program, let's take a look at some of the issues on the Nigerian Stock Exchange. The Nigerian Stock Exchange on Tuesday sustained positive trend to open trading for the month of September with a growth of 46 billion naira. Specifically, the market capitalization, which opened the month at 13.212 trillion naira, appreciated by 46 billion naira to close at 13.258 trillion naira. In the same vein, the all-share index grew by 86.82 points or 0.34% to close at 25,413.95 against 25,327.13 achieved on Monday. It might also interest you to know that last week a turnover of 1.072 billion shares worth 7.384 billion in 16,684 deals were traded last week by investors on the floor of the exchange, in contrast to a total of 950.414 million shares valued at 10.123 billion that exchanged hands last week in 16,647 deals. And let's look at the Naira exchange rate. As at September, the exchange rate was at 380 to a dollar. Meanwhile, Naira raises to 440 per dollar at the black market as speculators scramble to sell their dollar. The parallel market exchange rate between the Naira and the US dollar closed at 440 Naira per US dollar in the parallel market. The exchange rate between the Naira and the British pound sterling closed at 580 Naira per euro. Alright, let's go to FG raises agri credit scheme to 5 billion naira, and that's a very interesting one. The federal government has raised the share capital of the agricultural credit guarantee scheme to 5 billion naira from 3 billion naira. The Central Bank of Nigeria disclosed this in a document on Monday titled Agricultural Credit Guarantee Scheme Fund at 2020. It stated that the SCGSF Amendment Act was assented to by the federal government on June 24, 2019. According to the document, complete agricultural value chain finance is now allowed under the SCGSF Amendment Act 2019. All right, that's it. Let's look at the central bank has dropped saving account interest rate to 1.5%. The central bank has ordered all deposit money banks to review interest rates of savings account to a minimum of 10% of the monetary policy rate effective from September 2020. This amount amounts to 1.25% at the current MPR of 12.5%. It was disclosed in a circular on Monday. Well, the latter also indicated that the central bank is satisfied with the current declining trends in the market rates in the banking sector following the implementation of policy aimed, among others, at stimulating credit flow to real sectors of the economy. Also on Business Angle today, Akinwumi Adesina is sworn in or has been sworn in for a second term as African Development Bank perennial or president. He is the president of the African Development Bank, and he has been sworn in yesterday after doing a visual and broadcast online. He is the chairperson of the AFDP Board of Governors, and Ghana's Finance Minister Kenneth Afori-Atta administered the oath of office. Adesina, who was the former Minister of Agriculture and Rural Development, was elected on August 27th after getting 100% vote of all regional and non-regional members of the bank. Now he's expected to serve another 5-year term. He was first elected as president of the bank on May 28, 2015, and he's also the first Nigerian to be elected and re-elected to serve as the bank's president. Also on gas flaring in Nigeria's oil field has taken a huge toll on the economy as the country failed 225.1 billion standard cubic feet of gas between January and July 2020. Now, the monetary value of the burnt gas in the international market is $787.7 million, and this is about 299.33 billion naira. This comes against the backdrop of the huge revenue loss arising from the impact of the outbreak of coronavirus COVID-19 pandemic, which crashed both volume and price of crude oil sales. Well, according to the National Environmental, Economic and Development Study, the environmental cost of gas flaring in Nigeria is being estimated to be at $94 million, about 35.7 billion yearly. Well, that's a lot. Now, the Nigerian Electricity Regulatory Commission has approved an increase in electricity tariff with effect from September 1st, 2020. This comes as 3 months. This comes 3 months after the tariff hike implementation slated for July 1st was halted by the National Assembly, which prevailed on the distribution companies to change the date to the first quarter of 2021 due to the current economic challenges in Nigeria. According to the report, electricity consumers, except those receiving less than 12 hours of supply, would have to pay more for electricity starting from September 1st, 2020. According to the report, electricity consumers, except those receiving, yes, that's it. The report also added that the new tariff is based on the hours of electricity supply available to customers. Customers are categorized into maximum demand and non-maximum demand customers, and as against the previous category of residential, commercial, and industrial customers. Well, that's it with some of the reviews we have on the economy today, but let's go back to the most important one at the moment, which is the current reduction of saving account interest to 1.25%. As we earlier said, the Central Bank of Nigeria has ordered that all deposit money banks should review interest rate on savings account to a minimum of 10% of the monetary policy rate effective from September 1st, 2020.